All right, we're in. This is an round one. This is an awkward hand. I think we keep, but it is certainly an awkward hand. Two True Fate Sensors descend upon the sinful and a 2-drop. I mean, if the hand didn't have a 2-drop, it'd be an easy snap mulligan, but I guess because it's got the 2-drop, we keep it. But like I said, certainly an odd hand. Another green-white human deck. Oh, Moldgraph Scavenger. All right. I mean, I could just not do anything for 6 turns and then play Descend Upon the Sinful. That could be the ticket here. All right, well, True Faith Sensor plan. Here we go. We're just going to be playing True Faith Sensors and equipping them all day. So intrepid. Such an intrepid provisioner. All right, I guess we're going to be descending upon some sinful folks here. Huh, all right. Might need to be beat down for a couple turns, but... Ooh. Well, I guess the problem with... Well, screw it. I'm gonna play Neary Chaplain. Are you kidding me? How could I not? I guess he can move Bound by Moonsilver, but he has to sack stuff, right? That's not a big deal. I'm actually going to block here. Now, I understand I could equip it, but getting that off the board, having this after the descend, I think is actually better. Byway Courier. We're going to hold that up. We're going to wait one more turn, I think. See if he's got one more follow-up play, and then we'll descend. I could wait a couple more turns, actually. But we're going to get good value. I mean, the good news is we're getting rid of this. We're getting rid of all this. We're losing one Fox, and we're going to have follow-up plays. But I do want him to play a little bit more. Oh, and we have the Near Heat Chaplain as well. All right, I think this is enough. I've gotten my value. Oh my God, please. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is beautiful. This is why Descend Upon the Sinful is a good card. Just value, value, value. So much value reaped here. And then the next turn we get to go Courier, Logger, Chaplain. It's just like spew out our hand. Double equipment on board. Oh, he has a huge follow-up too. We're still okay. Yeah, that's good too. So let's go Logger, Courier, Chaplain. Oh, it costs 3. I see. equip here. All right, take it. Pacifist, sure. All right, so let's equip here. Chaplain. We get to flip logger. Curious if I want to take 4 here. The advantage of taking 4 is could also just chump block. Yeah, we can actually just chump the 6, take 4, and we have such a massive army to smash back with. But he has 2 cards in hand. He could have some blockers. We've still got some gas. And we have the equipment. All right, and we want to investigate. I guess it makes more sense to block like this. Like, we're the ones that are going to get better value out of this. Yeah, we get pretty good value out of this. And I can't save either of my guys with strength of arms, oddly enough. But we do get to investigate at the end of his turn, which is quite good. So it looks like he did not have a play. It's not a huge deal, though. That's a good one. It's a good one. All right, let's go. So we have 7 mana. Let's go equip. Three. Hunter. Monger, pass. All right. All right. Opponent did. I got to give opponent deck a lot of credit there. He survived that Descend Upon the Sinful really well. We got like, what, a 5-for-1 out of that? We got rid of Bound by Moonsilver, 3 other creatures he had. And he's still looking decent. I think I can afford to take 4 here. Okay. Quilled Wolf. So I think we're just going to equip. And we have the Pack Guardian, we have the Gossip Monger, we have Strength of Arms. So we buff our guy, we get a human. I guess I should have just equipped my spirit and strength of arms, huh? Opponent has no cards in hand. I could have just killed him. Yeah, it was all part of the plan. I wanted to prolong it, I guess. I wanted to see more cards out of my opponent's deck. No, that's not true. I just didn't see it at the time. But yeah, I could have just equipped my spirit and strength of arms it, and I would have had lethal in the air. No big deal. We still got the victory. All right, so we're playing the mirror match. Slightly different plans. He does have Bound by Moonsilver, which makes me want to put in Root Out. But is it worth it? It might be. I mean, Bound by Moonsilver is really good. Especially against, like, Griffspoon. What would I ditch for it? I don't know. I kind of want to do it. Like I said, Bound by Moonsilver is pretty nasty. It's got to be a non-creature spell. How good's Puncturing Light in this matchup? It's not bad. We didn't see any pump spells out of him. But he has like Kessig Dire Swine and stuff. We can take out a Pacifist with it. I don't want to ditch the equipment either. We have actual humans in here. And I can fly over top. Non-creature spell. I think Root Out's probably worth it though. Like I said, Bound by Moonsilver can be nasty. So let's take. Maybe we do take out the Puncturing Light. Rather have a combat trick, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's a nice hand. I don't like opening these hands with Descend Upon the Sinful, but whatever. Whatevs. Inspector, sure. Inspector Gadget, you got it. Trying to think what we start her off with. Guess if he has a follow-up creature, maybe the Pacifist, just to hold back our enemy's army for a little bit. Yeah, that seems to be what we're going to do. All right, opponent plays Cathar's Companion. Sorry, I resized the screen. I always forget. People can't see the bottom of the cards, which apparently is an annoyance of some sort. Okay, so I can flip my Pacifist. Let's do that. All right, no attacks. It's good. All right, let's just set up for a Descend Upon the Sinful again. Why not? Oh, I could have played True Faith Sensor and equipped there. I should have done that. All right, we will now. So if I attack for 5, he could double block, I guess. Screw it. Let's chill out more. I feel like I'm in the advantage seat at the moment. Ooh, Tamio's journal. All right. Well, we brought in the root out. I guess that's good news. All right, well, it looks like he's forcing us to get offensive here. Descend is actually pretty bad against Tamio's journal. Only because I don't feel like we quite apply enough pressure. Where, like, even if you board wipe, they're still getting card advantage. So I can see the downside of that. Next turn, if I rip a land, I might just attack and then descend, but we'll see. Because he's also getting to Quilled Wolf status. So are we, I guess. Alright, let's swing. Just taking it. I think we play the Hunter. So we got the 6th land, which means he can pump the Quilled Wolf, but he's tapping out. Kessig Dire Swine. All right, well. Root out. There we go. Perfect. Just in the nick of time. So I guess we pass. Double block the wolf. If he wants to get something, he's got to pay. Otherwise, he gets pretty much nothing. Yeah, and he doesn't even get to crack his clue, so this works out fine for us, actually. So we can descend. Probably do that. Especially since he's just taken it. Alright, let's do it. We get a solid 3-for-1. Not a great 3-for-1, I guess, but we'll take it. I mean, we have more gas in hand than our opponent. I guess that's a reason to do it. Ooh, heirloom. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. All right, let's go Hunter. Gossipmonger, Constable. And then what we get to do is next turn, Neglected Heirloom. Equip our Gossipmonger, which is pretty sweet. All right, Vessel gives him some flyers, I guess. And Emissary. He still had some gas, but he's out now. And we can still race this. Certainly. All right, so let's go land, equip True Faith Sensor to Hunter. Maybe I wanted to sandbag the land for Constable. That could have been a thing. Not a huge deal, though. So 6 mana if we want to. So we're going to play. Okay, so we're going to swing with Hunter. Taking it. Which is interesting. So we play the Heirloom. Equip Heirloom. Play Quilled Wolf. And pass. All right, not super concerned about that. Why, though? That makes more sense. All right, he still can get the Vessel, but... All right, so we flip this fella. Ooh, that is sweet. Yeah, that's super nasty. All right. So we're going to bash with these two. All right. Take the double trade. Kill those things. Now we go Missionary. Equip with Sensor. Flip. Emissary's gone. Pass. All right. Got there. Got to flip the Ashmouth Blade with Gossipmonger, which was pretty fun. That's a really sweet way to flip it. And we got the Lunarch Inquisitor value, too. So, cool. All right. Beat the mirror match. Root out came just in the nick of time. Tamio's Journal would have been a problem otherwise. So, I'm glad that we decided to sideboard that in for different reasons even. But it still panned out and paid off. So, all right. We'll see you in round 2.